morning, YouTube. Thought I'd pot it out today. Bring it up to Nangreaves. Not been up here for a while, but I do want to do a vlog. A nice doggy in there. Oh, he's gone. Up here about a tower, because over there you won't be able to see it, but it probably might see a little stick coming up. It's Peel Monument, which was erected in celebration of the founder of the police force, Sir Robert Peel. Anyway, that's for the future one, because there's another tower called Grant's Tower, and that's fallen down. But I did it on a vlog. I'm waiting for my minutes to start to loosen off on these cobbles. They did on the way up, and I've tightened the right one up. That never happens on a Triumph, Stuart Fillingham. Still. Anyway, yeah, so I'll be doing I'm going to do that future on. I've got to do some research on it at first. I used to know it all, but I forgot. It's a long time since I've been to Grant's Tower. As you can see, this is a very cobbly, old road. It's the nearest thing that I'll ever do to going off-road. So, yeah, so that's in the future. So, going over the M66 now. That takes you down to Bury in Manchester, and that takes you up to Morphy Rides again, and the other fella, Steve's Hornet 900. Anyway, get back to my little chat. It's nice in here, isn't it? What a lovely place to live. Yeah, Stuart Fillingham saw he was going on about comparing the old Triumph Bonneville with the new Triumph Bonneville, the 1200 in fact. And you can't really compare it to that. All these houses they're building here are going to ruin the place. They build these houses, look at the state of the road. It does get a bit better down here where the houses are. Anyway, Stuart Fillingham comparing, he's got a if you look on his site, comparing it to a 1962 Bonneville. Now he mentions on it, he's not sure whether they all started with twin carbs. Well, the Bonneville always been the same, and up until 2007, well, all of Bonneville's life had twin carbs, and they changed mainly Amel carbs. So the one on this car I think were the right ones for the era. They did put monoblocks on later on in life, but the early ones, as far as I know, and I'm not, but I do know a bit, were all Admiral carbs. And he said that they did it said on the book they do 115 mile an hour, but actually the fact it was supposed to do 120 miles an hour, and anybody that had a Bonneville back in the day would have told you it did a hell of a lot more than that. That's the end of Nangreaves. Yeah, and in fact I had a Triumph Trophy, which is exactly the same as the Bonneville, but with a single carb, and that was an Amel carb, and that was a 1966 model. And I often saw speeds on that of over 150 miles per hour, and that was just a single carb. Now, I did, hand on heart, see those speeds. But the Smith's clock, I reckon, without a shadow of a doubt, if I was doing 115 mile an hour indicated on a wavy speedo, because that's what they used to do when they got past about 90ish, they used to wave a bit. Well, they would do 30 when they were, but so it'd be going, say, from between, say, 105 to 125. So you'd say, well, let's if it settled down, if it ever got a chance to settle down. I didn't get much chance, because believe you me, you didn't stay at that speed for long. It would be, you know, it'd be about 115 mile an hour, or 120, but about 115 for me, fixing. But in real money, in actual fact, you were probably lucky if you were even doing the ton. You'd be doing about 95, and you certainly didn't want to go any faster than that. Things would start falling off, literally. And my Triumph I had, my 350 Triumph, that's when you first invented Loctite. Because I've not had my Triumph long. I was going through a place over in Fellsworth, Daisy Nook it's called. And it's a lovely twisty road, only for about a mile, and I was flying through there, and off come my pillion footrest. Came flying off. So I had to go back, and that was the first time you found out that vibration caused things to fall off. I was only 16 then. I should have gone left. I took you through Somerset. That's down there, little village down there, but I actually am going to go home in a bit to sort this out. I can still see out of it, but it feels it's right too near. Yeah, so that's the main thing what I'd say about that. And the 1959 Bonnevilles, they were the pre-unit, as the one he was on was a pre-unit one. The unit ones didn't come out till about, well, actually the 5 TAs and the 3 TAs, which were the 350 and the 500s, they were pre-units from about 1958, unit constructions. Because when they first come out, they were always unit constructions. And I know they came out in 58, so that'll be right. Somebody will say it wasn't. But the Speed Twins, before the 500 Speed Twins were... Oof. I'm getting a lot of dust there, and I'm not put my... Is my visor? Yeah. I've not put my visor down. Yeah, so all you know, the unit Bonnevilles, I can't remember when they came out. I think that was about 64 before they came out, and to me that's when that's when they suited the unit, I think, more than the pre-unit. And although my mate Harry Capper, he's got a pre-unit one, he won't agree with me one little bit, but I thought they looked better. Plus, coming down into Ramsbottom now. Oh, get off James. Just like the on this indicator stays on. Can't understand why. Drop it down into third. Back up into fourth. Nice. Yeah, so that was Stuart Fillingham's little. It's a good thing he did. What I didn't mention, or I forgot about, is the main thing about the Triumph, the 650 Triumph, was you could pick it up and move it. If you parked it in your garage, you could pick it up and move it over to the wall, you know, or something like that. Now, even when the 790 Bonnevilles that I had came out, you couldn't budge them things. It's as heavy as this. This is heavy. You just could not budge. Yeah, same tracks. Railway Hotel. They have some great do's here in the summer. World War II weekends and all that, you know. Welly flowing competitions. pudding throwing competitions. I mean, here, black pudding, a big towel you have to throw the black pudding up on. Anyway, so I enjoyed that. So the only thing about Stuart was from the first Bonneville ever made, it was a twin carburetor, and the only main difference is the weight. And from what I remember, my old Mr. Lights, my old trophy was a lot faster than or seemed to be, than my Bonneville, my 790 Bonneville. And the new ones, I believe, are even softer tuned. So, but the new bikes, the main difference is they're very heavy compared to the old bikes.